Good evening, this is livingroom speaking. Let me show you my third part of Castle MontyClere. As you can see, it's 64 times 64, so it's pretty big. I have built quite a lot on this house already. As you can see, last time I built staircase down to the basement and started on the guild hall or ballroom. Here I have the kitchen, the dining room, two bathrooms, and the left side here is the living room. The kitchen will have a staircase down to the basement. This is the wall on the outside with windows in it, and now added some turrets from Cyclones 2 again. Some parts of this long side is kind of boring at the moment. I need to work a bit more on making it interesting. I built the dome or the main staircase in a different video. I don't know if I can use the dome yet. This house will go on TSR, so that needs to be accepted by the creators. This hallway is on the columns from the guild hall. Is something I saw on the video from the castle in Stockholm during the Crown Princess wedding. I am preparing for a pathway or with colonnades on the left side here. Behind these columns I'm gonna have a archway. It's just to make an interesting opening there behind those columns. The game won't let me place the archway there, not even with move objects on, so I have to build it one tile behind. It's just to make it look a little bit more finished. As you can see, the wall on the left side here now will have doors and windows in it. And I'm making a open room here, a hallway or what you choose to call it, as the same as on the other side. This is where the living room section will be. I haven't quite decided on how to make the rooms yet. And I have to fit a bathroom in here too. And I have a little hallway there down to the basement, the staircase. I am making it slightly bigger to try and prevent any sim clusters. I'm gonna have a toilet there in that little part there. The toilet can be one tile in from the rest of the wall, but two tiles is a bit too much, I think. At the end of this wall I'm not quite happy with the sign there. And I want a hallway here by the grand staircase and colonnades coming in. I'm just trying to figure out a good room division. Now I'm trying to make this wall a little bit more interesting by putting in some of these turrets again. I don't know if this is something I will keep, but you can stay for now. On this section I'm gonna make a windowed little, yeah, what do you call those? One tile out from the rest of the wall. I am trying to move this short wall out to make more room for windows, but I'm not quite happy with the design with the turrets. Perhaps I should try a different solution. Now I'm making the little piece with windows in it. And I have turrets there too. Now there's a proper hallway, as you can see. I'm placing stone on the floors in the bathroom and the hallway to separate it from the rest of the house. This little diagonal wall is my favorite, so I'm just making a square instead. Parts of those walls will have windows in them, but I'm still not a fan of this solution. Since I have the gatehouse in the middle here on this front sides, I need a staircase to the second floor. I'm just gonna settle for a one tile wide staircase. The grand staircase is just not enough for a house this big. And that's a dining room, as you may remember. So I'm gonna have a staircase up to the second floor there. The room with four doors in it is front room for the kitchen. As you can by the staircase. It has a gatehouse and the staircase down to the basement. One on each side. I'm trying to make that hallway with the staircase a little bit wider. It was a bit cramped there, I thought. And I'm also making it similar on both sides of the gatehouse. And now I'm putting up turrets there to try and hide the CFE wall. And I need one on the foundation, 1/4 high, and another one on top there, and that's just not working. I need more grid line around there to make that fit. I'm just trying to do it the same as on the other side of this gatehouse, with two on top of each other. Now I'm just doing that later. And move objects on sometimes make the door end up without opening, just a wall. And on this side I'm gonna have a swimming pool where I'm pointing there, and in the corner I will have a bath, big bath. Now I'm gonna make a wing there, same size and same shape as on the other side. I'm gonna do a little bit of CFE work on that wall there because of the bathroom. Now I'm just making it look like the same way as on the other side. As you can see, I need to cover up that part. I'm gonna make a colonnade on both sides of this house and a walkway on top of that, because it won't be that easy to make a walkway inside the swimming pool. Yeah, I'm gonna have a foundation in there, and in the middle I'm gonna have a homemade fountain thingy. Something on my own. And I'm making the little yeah, hole there, what you call it. And here is where I will have probably a library. And this is gonna be my swimming pool. I'm just first measuring out so it's symmetrical on this side. And the entrance is through the grand staircase. But it will also have a wall on the front towards the colonnade. Here I'm just making a hole in the foundation so I can fit my swimming pool in. And I need to make this long side here be a little bit more interesting. So adding some towers there. And again, I'm trying to make it symmetrical. And then I want the swimming pool itself to be on the ground level, same as the grand hall on the other side. And I'm thinking about access to the towers and what to use them for. On the left side here I'm planning a hot tub. You can see the basement here. I can have windows in that swimming pool to make it a basement living room or something. This is a medieval house, or perhaps a little bit of a Renaissance, so we'll see what I do. And here suddenly the game leaves me with a wall of some kind, a black line you can see there. There shouldn't be a black line there, but I still have one. And I'm just trying to figure out what is happening here. And I want a staircase down to the swimming pool area with a tower there. So I'm making, and then suddenly I have light in there because of the big area. I suddenly have lights in the swimming pool area. That's very nice, thank you. Yeah, here I'm adding the same kind of feature as on the other side. And I'm adding two foundations for the columns. And on the upstairs I was thinking about having a little terrace balcony, or what do you call it, for a lookout to a swimming pool. As you can see now, the entrance into the tower is only one tile wide. And now I'm gonna fix the front part of this swimming pool. Now I have two floors on top of each other, as you can see, which is what I prefer to do. And I am also two tiles away from the foundation. That's gonna make the CFE wall be nice and tidy. No gap. And I'm gonna have windows and doors in that wall. Now I'm gonna lower this part of the house, so I have two high walls, and yeah, and I'm just dragging the terrain tool across there very fast. And then I'm thinking about widening that part of the house to make more room for the... Yeah, and I'm now thinking about what to do about that strange line. But I'm adding places to fit columns in the swimming pool, so it's even more narrow. Now it's 3 tiles wide on the middle, as you can see. So I'm gonna have columns there to floor heights. You just saw me removing the strange line in the pool as a wall, just deleting it. And I'm back to the outside wall. I want to make it a little bit wider there. And I also make it towers wider. I'm building into 2 floors at the same time. It's still a bit square, I think, sitting here way after. Oops, and I had the constraint floor elevation on. I only have one tile left to pass through, as you can see. And I think that's a bit tight. I have balconies on top of those, as you can see. I just placed tiles there. And this is the columns I'm gonna use. It makes the house more classical, perhaps Renaissance. Or perhaps not the house, but at least this swimming pool. And now I'm making the outside here, just the same as on the other side. I'm now thinking of where to place my hot tub. And a tower might be a nice little addition to the hot tub area. That's the one with a man on the back wall. I'm gonna remove the wall out to the swimming pool, of course. And I'm making more an opening in there to the tower. And the staircase is always nice to have. I'm now seeing I only have half a tile to walk on for the Sims. And I'm not very happy about that. I'm adding one more. But it's still a bit tight on each corner of that hot tub. But it's also a little bit far out. I can take it back further back to the wall. I'm trying to figure out what part of the terrace below I need to focus on to place the hot tub. And here I have again a little bit of a window, yeah, arc, little things popping out there. And here I will have my bath, and I have a staircase down to the basement there. And I have two doors. So I need to fit this bathroom in that little corner there. And I'm trying to make it interesting. And I also like to have a gym there. Now I'm adding on the second floor first because I'm gonna work a bit with CFE and it's much easier to do that after. And I'm removing the foundation so I can play around with CFE. I'm making two high walls here to have windows in on the ground level. I'm planning to have a bathroom on 2 floors with perhaps a balcony or something on the upper floor. And here you see I'm making room for the windows on the inner wall, not on the outer wall. I'm trying to decide on where to put the CFE wall and how I can hide them, and where to put the different showers and bathtubs and you name it. The foundation there has the tendency to create gaps in the wall. Now I'm gonna level the whole bathroom on the third floor. Above this will only be the freeze, or perhaps I will add the gym up there. I'm making this video long after I finished these parts, and I am now thinking of adding a stable to this part of the house, and I'm wondering if that is even possible. It has to be to the left side of this bathroom, where the staircase is. I have to use some new objects on, but the question is if it's gonna be even useful. Well, let's finish this here, and we'll see you in part 4. Thank you.